This is how life will look like on the new earth. This is also one of my favorite pictures. Here is Christ giving a desperate and sad and depressed man light, trying to comfort him. This one also reminds me of myself. I'm afraid my dreams may never come true. Here is life on the new earth and in the golden city. This is either a lake or river on earth, or it is the river of life, because we can see it's flowing from the source, which is God Himself. So this must be the river of life. And here is Christ fighting the final war against Satan, the red dragon. The red dragon with 7 heads and 10 crowns. And chaining him up for 1,000 years. Once the great dragon is chained up, he will lose all of his power that he has gained over the 6 millennia. Now this shows you why Christ is real and is the truth. I will come, it happened. He came 2,000 years ago. I will die, it happened. He died on the cross. I will resurrect, it happened. He resurrected 3 days later. I will be back, get ready. So because the first 3 happened, we can also expect the last one to also happen. And this proves that the Bible is complete truth. This is ultimate proof right here. Here are the angels being sent to warn the inhabitants of the earth and to gather the true believers. Here is Christ knocking on the person's door. trying to tell him to repent of his sins because time is running out, and that the rapture and first resurrection is near, and if the person behind this door does not repent, he will not be part of the rapture or the first resurrection. You see, the irony here is that he has a doormat and it says welcome. It says welcome, but nobody is opening the door. Christ's warning will fall on deaf ears most of the time for most people. And these are the fallen angels being banished from heaven onto the earth. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan. He was cast into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And this is how the apocalypse will look like. Here we see the saints arriving from heaven, the people gathered in the first resurrection and the rapture. Here is Christ himself with the sword, dressed in red and white, riding a white flying horse. Down here we see all the kings of the earth. Here on the left we see that's the New Jerusalem, I think. Here we see armies and destruction. Here we see an angel, two angels. That one dressed in red is the Antichrist being thrown into the lake of fire. The other one on the right is the false prophet being thrown into the lake of fire. And this angel is chaining Satan, the red dragon, and casting him into the lake of fire. And here is David defeating Goliath. Now, the Nephilim were created by the fallen angels. The fallen angels mated with human women, and that's how these giants were born. Some of them died in childbirth, others ripped through their mother's stomachs and came out. Now when these giants died, their spirits survived, and these dark, black, shadowy figures seen in all these paranormal videos all over the earth, those are the dead spirits of the dead Nephilim giants. Those black shadow people, they're the dead spirits of the Nephilim. Now take a look at this one. Now remember last time when I told you about the parable of the lamp? Now this is what it means. The parable of the lamp is for the future, and it's about this. Ecclesiastes 12:14, God shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. And this is the parable of the lamp. Every secret and hidden thing shall be brought into the light in front of everybody. So that everyone may be justified accordingly or condemned accordingly. And there shall be no mistakes. And here again is the red dragon and the virgin. The virgin's offspring was Christ. Satan failed to destroy Christ. And at the end of time, as the Antichrist, Satan will try to destroy the Jews and the true believers. He will succeed, but ultimately he will fail, because every true believer he kills will be resurrected. So even though he may succeed, all of his efforts are ultimately in vain, because he loses in the end, and all of his victims are brought back to life. And here is a demon. And this is what's going to happen to the earth. The sky is going to become like blood. The stars are going to fall from the sky, slamming into the earth. All the kingdoms of the earth are going to be burned and destroyed. This is what awaits those who are left behind. Those who believe in the Antichrist and those who believe they are entering a new golden age on earth, this is what awaits them. The future utopia people are talking about, that they will build, this is what will happen. It's all a deception.